السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم اليوم حسيب الشرعبي في حلقة جديدة من حلقات مدونة خفايا أندرويد. سوف نستعرض في هذا الفيديو أفضل 10 برامج لجوال نوت 3.
Is just right. This application is best suited for Galaxy Note 3. In this application, you can organize tasks by taking note just as in Notepad. Here, you can create various categories and include tasks inside of them. Changing priority of tasks is also very easy. The UI of this application is very clean. You can easily set a reminder so that the device will remind you at that time. From the app settings, you can set password, alarm tone for reminder, and there is a theme option letting you to choose between various themes. It's simply the best way to manage tasks for Galaxy Note 3. So the next application on the list is Home to Shortcut. With this application, you can make Google Now to launch after double tapping home button. As voice is not so great compared with Google Now. So to open Google Now after double tapping the home button, we need to first disable S voice. You can do it from the settings of the S voice. Then go to this application and set Google Now to launch after double tapping the home button. You can also choose any application you want. Then set your default launcher and then you are done. This application is very easy to use. So this app is very useful as you can also choose any application you want. The next application here is SwiftKey 4.3. The new version of SwiftKey is a perfect replacement for the stock one. There are new features included which lets you to change the size of keyboard, undock it and move it anywhere you want. And choose between 3 different modes: the full mode, thumb mode and compact mode. There are all the old features included in this application, like the swipe feature where you can glide your fingers over letters to write anything, and in this application you also have the cloud backup service of SwiftKey that they introduced few months ago. It's a great service which lets you to easily sync between various devices and backup data. So that's all about this application. It's the best keyboard replacement for Galaxy Note 3. So the next application here is All-in-One Toolbox. This application provides various optimizing techniques including real-time memory info. You can see the amount of used RAM and ROM with battery info. There is a quick boost option which kills all the application on background and speeds up your phone. At the side you have a task manager which works great. Then we have a whole bunch of tools. In System Cleaner, there's Cache Cleaner which can be used to free up space used by unwanted apps. Then we have various cleaning tools like History Cleaner and many more. Then below here we have SD card manager, and here we have the app to SD tool. This is very useful to shift apps from internal memory to external to have more space left on your phone so you can install more apps. Then we have package manager and startup manager. In startup manager you can choose to add any application you want to start as soon as your phone boots. So that's a cool feature. And you can also add various plugins like AdBlock, QR code scanner, flashlight and many more. So it's a must-have application as in this application you can have all the tools that you would need. Here's another Android application called Photoshop Touch which is best to use with S Pen. This application has got professional Photoshop effects in it. There are features like selection tools, adjustment and filters are also included. There are many filters available. With this application, you can make your photos look professional by adding people, changing background, adding a tattoo, and many more. And this application requires some knowledge to use, so there are various interactive tutorials inside this application you could learn very easily. There's no other photo editing application having more advanced features than this application. The next app here is My Script Calculator. In this application, you can write and perform mathematical calculations. And with S Pen, this application is more easier to use. Just write the mathematical expressions on the screen and this app recognizes the numbers and symbols and performs the calculations for you. It's very easy to use. Scientific calculations are also supported, so the calculator can perform most of the calculations and the recognition feature is very accurate. So that's all about this application. So the next application here is SwipePad. So it's a multitasking application which you can open from any corner part of your screen, and when you open it you will have a keypad-like interface. But instead of numbers, you can add any application you want, so you can open that particular application very quickly from wherever you are. You can add links to various application, widgets, contacts, and add shortcut links to home button and app menu. So this application can help you to open application that you use the most very quickly instead of going back to the app menu. From the settings menu of this application, you can just choose the part from which you want to open this multitasking application, and with this application on your Note 3 you can do a lot of things very quickly. Next app here is ES File Explorer. Note 3 comes with an updated version of File Explorer with many new features, but still it's nowhere near to the features that ES File Explorer provides. ES File Explorer has everything required. It has all the features like a cloud backup storage which is compatible with Dropbox, Google Drive, SkyDrive, and many more with FTP client. This application allows you to access your system files at the root level, so you can edit and open your system files. With App Manager of this application, you can back up your installed application as APK files, and this application also has got its own download manager which is better than the stock one, and there is built-in zip and RAR support which allows you to decompress zip files and unpack RAR files, which is very useful. There are many more awesome features included in this application, and this app is the perfect replacement for the stock file browser. So the next app here is Amex Video Player. Amex Player is easily the best video player out there as it supports almost all the video formats, and in this app there is hardware acceleration too. This app has got very easy controls, like you can pinch in to zoom or out to adjust orientation of movie. You can even add custom subtitles in this application. Video player of Note 3 is great with many unique features, so whenever the format is not supported by the stock video player, you can always use Amex Player. The controls are very easy to use in this app. The last application here is Flip-a-Clip. In this app, you can create your own videos by drawing frame by frame. If you are good, then you can easily create amazing animation with S Pen. This application is very easy to use, and you can boost up your creativity with this application. There are various S Pen styles to choose from with various backgrounds to start with. You can easily undo and redo changes. This application really benefits user for having the S Pen, as this app is really fun to use.
كان معكم في هذه الحلقة حسيب الشرعبي من مدونة خفايا أندرويد. إذا أعجبتكم هذه الحلقة ما عليكم سوى الضغط على زر إعجاب أسفل الفيديو أو الاشتراك في القناة أو في المدونة ليصلكم كل جديد إلى بريدكم الإلكتروني.